10 easy and delicious vegan meal ideas. It could seem like a large step to go vegan, especially if you do it all at once. You are omitting not one, but two entire essential food groups, by the recommendations of the United States Dietary Guidelines, and the unwritten guidelines of the Standard American Diet, read, meat and dairy. However, consuming more plant-based foods may, and really ought to, be enjoyable. Additionally, it has the potential to be scrumptious, rewarding, cheerful, and, most crucially, straightforward. Make an impression on yourself and your loved ones by preparing any one of these 10 simple vegan dinners. They won't disappoint in the flavor department. But before we get into that, let's take a deeper look at the reasons why it's worthwhile to give a diet centered on plants a shot in the first place. Number 10. Stuffed sweet potatoes with black beans and guacamole served with sour cream and guacamole. In the arsenal of any vegan, a loaded potato of any variety, whether sweet, russet, or purple, is an essential component. This dish is perfect in every way, from the most fundamental to the most sophisticated. Even though it involves more than simply pouring canned beans and corn atop a baked potato, the dish is still straightforward enough to be thrown together on a whirlwind Tuesday evening. Number 9. Vegetable roots served in bowls with peanut sauce. The more you grow used to eating vegan, the more you'll understand that the sauce is often what sets a dish apart from another vegan option. By simply adding some fast homemade sauce to some lowly grains, greens, and beans, you can easily transform them into a $15 Buddha bowl. In this situation, we do recommend preparing the sauce on your own, because it is so easy to make, and many of the options available for purchase contain fish sauce. In addition to that, you get to decide how spicy it should be. Number 8. Vegetarian chickpea tuna salad sandwiches made in 2 steps. Put your trust in the deli section. This speedy chickpea mash tastes great sandwiched between 2 pieces of bread for a change of pace. Try it on a bagel, but it's also fantastic dolloped into salads, stuffed in a pita, or wrapped in a tortilla. On occasion, we'll serve it as a dip alongside toasted pita triangles, raw carrots, and celery sticks. The preparation takes little more than 5 minutes, yet the applications are virtually limitless. Number 7. Step vegan diner style pancakes. Few experiences can compare to the euphoria of sitting down to a mountain of enormous, fluffy pancakes while watching syrup slowly trickle down the sides of the plate as you are comfortably seated at your kitchen table. After only one bite of these pancakes, you will understand that your new vegan diet is perfectly adequate in every way. If you want to be crazy, throw in some chocolate chips or blueberries. Number 6. Vegan banana oatmeal porridge. With just a few simple ingredients and a little bit of practice, you can make the ideal bowl of oats for breakfast every time. This bowl of banana-based oats, which is flavored with cinnamon, nutmeg, and just a touch of brown sugar, is prepared for individuals who have a desire for something sweet first thing in the morning. A muffin or a donut is not only less unhealthy and less full, but also more time-consuming to prepare than this dish, which just takes a few more minutes. Number 5. Quick and easy vegan pizza on French bread. It's pizza night, and there are only 6 things you need to put on the pizza for it to be delicious. Your selection of suitable non-dairy cheese is essential to the creation of a delicious vegan pizza. Miyoko's Creamery produces solid mozzarella in 2 different forms: rounds that can be sliced and a pourable mozz that is intended specifically for pizza. Let the remainder be determined by your imagination and the things you have in your refrigerator. This quick and simple pizza dish comes from the booklet Easy Vegan Comfort Food, and it allows you to customize the toppings in any way you see fit. Try some vegan sausage grounds topped with mushrooms, buffalo cauliflower, and vegan ranch drizzled on top. Number 4. Easy vegan tofu egg salad. This eggy tofu combo is guaranteed to become a regular part of your weekly lunch rotation with its high protein content and incredible adaptability. Egg salad is one of those things that, if you were an omnivore, you probably wouldn't have liked but will adore after you switch to a vegan diet. It has a briny and vibrant flavor, a creamy texture, and a sour undertone, and it tastes almost like a genuine thing. Tofu is used in place of eggs, which means that it is loaded with a sufficient amount of plant-based protein to keep you full until supper. In addition, The fact that you do not need to have eggs that have been hard-boiled on hand to create them means that they can be put together very quickly. Blend it all, layer it in between 2 slices of bread with your preferred fresh toppings, and then dig it. Number 3. Vegan rigatoni with roasted broccoli and lemony dressing. If you have a few additional minutes, you may add some fiber and pizzazz to your go-to pasta night. Some evenings, spaghetti with a dollop of store-bought marinara is all that is needed, but there are other nights when you want something more. Even though it requires only 6 ingredients and less than 20 minutes to prepare, you could easily pass this off as a romantic supper for a night out with your significant other. It is a taste combination that I particularly enjoy in raw salads, but when everything is roasted together, it takes things to an entirely new level. The broccoli and lemons are roasted together in the oven with a couple of leeks. If you have never roasted lemons before, you should prepare yourself for the enticing smells that will emanate from your kitchen. It has a scent that is quite easy for me to get acclimated to. Number 2. Vegan broccoli cheddar soup modeled after Panera's recipe. When you decide to become vegan, you won't have to give up any of your old favorites. There are homemade versions available that are virtually identical to their store-bought counterparts for the majority of products. In particular, when served in a bread bowl, yes, sourdough bread is vegan. This hearty, belly-warming broccoli cheddar soup fulfills just as completely as its Panera precursor. To begin, the onion and broccoli are sautéed in oil until they are tender. Then, to make a base that is creamy and rich in texture, you combine potato and cashews to produce the perfect comfort food. A cheesy flavor is imparted by the nutritional yeast, and turmeric contributes both color and medicinal properties to the dish. A soup foundation that is very similar to Panera's can be made by combining ingredients like potatoes, nutritional yeast, cashews, naan, dairy milk, and vegetable broth. I can assure you that even if you are skeptical of nutritional yeast, you will not find the flavor to be overpowering in this soup at all. It tastes wonderful. Number 1. Ginger tamari sushi rolls with a light soy dipping sauce. There's a lot more to vegan sushi than just rolls made of cucumber and avocado, though. The following recipe for plant-based sushi is not the most complicated version, but it can be simplified even more if desired. If you are pressed for time, you can omit the step of making pink rice and instead use regular sushi rice. You also have the option to purchase a creamy sauce from a supermarket, such as Mother Ross Japanese dressing, which features ginger and sesame. How was the video? Did you enjoy it? Post your feedback in our comment section below. And subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates.